Catherine arrived in Reggio Emilia under the warmth of the Italian sun. At the Salvador Allende nursery, she introduced herself to the staff and children simply as Caterina. This was the professional return of the future queen to the international stage. The institution follows her lead. She spent the afternoon observing the specific pedagogical philosophy where the environment serves as a teacher. This was not a cursory visit for the cameras, but the work of a woman who has studied early childhood development for a decade. Her presence in these classrooms helped catalyze a £12 million increase in bilateral educational investment. Soft power is most effective when it is quiet. The Shaping Us initiative has matured into a strategic asset for the British state. By using her platform to bridge national interests, Catherine has turned a personal passion into a diplomatic tool. She has now returned to 75% of her former workload. Duty remains her primary language. Through the mission, there was no mention of her recovery or her private trials. She offered the world a vision of the monarchy defined by competence and restraint. Those who value this standard of service find a place here among our chronicles of the crown. Catherine has steadied the throne once more. Her work continues. Prince Philip once stood 4 paces behind Elizabeth during the 1959 tour, carrying her heavy leather dispatch boxes across the tarmac of Ottawa. He surrendered the command of his own ships to support hers. Today, the internal geography of Adelaide Cottage has shifted to accommodate a similar gravity. Prince William speaks into the microphones at a London engagement, describing the scene at their kitchen table. It is buried under 3 separate stacks of research papers and thick Italian pedagogical documents. Catherine sits there in the early morning light, marking the margins of reports on early childhood development. She has reclaimed 75% of her former workload, but the most taxing hours are the ones the cameras never see. During the recent state banquet, King Charles leaned toward her, a public gesture of alignment captured by every lens in the ballroom. He did not offer a hand to help her stand. He waited for her to rise first and lead the procession into the hall. He watched the light catch the diamonds of her tiara as she moved with a steady, measured pace. As the winter schedule fills with foreign state visits and the rehearsals for the carol service at Westminster, the Prince of Wales watches his wife prepare for the next engagement. The heavy velvet curtains are being pulled back. William's recent visit to the Isles of Scilly serves as a blueprint for this new dynamic. Sitting in a commercial radio studio, he spoke of a family that literally couldn't cope without Catherine. This admission revealed the structural weight she carries, far removed from any calculated PR strategy. He manages the Duchy of Cornwall with the focus of a man who knows the foundation of his house is secure. Preparations for the 2025 diplomatic calendar are intensifying. Behind the closed doors of Kensington Palace, the logistics for the next major overseas tour are being drafted. Staff are balancing the King's health requirements against the pressing need for Catherine's presence on the world stage. The Prince of Wales is looking at a schedule that may see him standing back more often, allowing the princess to lead the walkabouts and handle the high-level briefings alone. The heavy trunk of the Queen Mother's favorite travel maps has been moved into the study. The next phase of the Wales's reign is no longer a distant prospect. It is written in the flight manifests and the black tie seating charts being finalized this evening. The suitcases are being inspected for the long haul ahead. Has Prince William's public admission of dependence on Catherine made the monarchy look more human, or has it dangerously signaled that the entire institution is now too fragile to survive without a single woman? Share your thoughts below and subscribe as we follow the Princess of Wales toward her next assignment.